Hey guys, what's happening? It's Ori here with a WoW video I'm bringing you today. This is like my first video in about 2 or 3 weeks. I want to apologize for that because I've been kind of busy with stuff lately. Haven't really had much time to make any videos, but I just came back to WoW recently and I decided to just make a short video about it, my first one. And right now, you can see I'm fighting a boss in Vortex Pinnacle, which is one of the new Cataclysm dungeons and in a WoW, and I think this is the first or second one. There's only 3 bosses total. It's probably I think it's the second, but yeah, I've never done these before, and I didn't really know what to do, so I just asked the group, and they just said I need to just tank and spank or whatever, which is basically like I'm not tanking spanking, but the fight is called tank and spank because all the tank does is go over their tanks, and DPS just DPS. Because basically what that was, I guess I stood in something and had a debuff for like 30 seconds, then I stood in another thing, I got a huge increase for a while. And this thing right here, it is freaking cool. I have no clue what they're called, but like I guess Vortex Pinnacle is so huge that you need to have those little spiral things to transport you throughout it. But yeah, I thought those were cool, and yeah, this dungeon is really big. My friend who told me about this dungeon a couple days ago, he doesn't like it because said it's really big, but it's not really that big. It takes a while, longer than most dungeons, but I've noticed in all the Cataclysm dungeons, like there's not a lot of bosses like there were in past dungeons. Like for this, there's 3 bosses, and then like in others, I think the max I've seen was 4. I know in Throne of the Tides there is 4. Black Rock Caverns is like 5, I think, but not a lot of bosses like the old dungeon used to be, in which I like that because you get in, get your XP, loot, gear, whatever you want to call it, and get out. You get the achievement, and these things, like as when you queue for it when you queue for these dungeons in the what's it called, the dungeon finder. As DPS it'll take like 15 minutes, so you're doing like one dungeon every 10-15 minutes while you're questing, so you can quest and then go on. You're looking for not looking for your dungeon finder and queue, and then do your quest for 15 minutes and just sit there getting XP from the quests and doing those until you have the dungeon pop up. So yeah, works out really good. You get a lot of XP. Right now I'm level 83, and I'm probably gonna hit 84 tonight if I work at it really hard. I think I'm about like 8 bars away in the video. Yeah, and I'm rested, so that'll give me a good amount of XP. Right here, this guy wanted me to CC something, and he said Frost Trap, and I wasn't sure what to do because people get confused with Frost and Freezing Trap, but Freezing Trap actually CC something, and I did a poor job of this. I thought I was gonna aggro everything with the Frost Trap, so I just put it right in front of him, and I tried to get aggro here so he would come towards me, but yeah, that didn't work. But I figured out that you need to CC these guys. What was that? Oh, phone, whatever. Not texting anyone, sorry. Found out that these guys need to be CC'd because there's like 2 healers, and they heal for like 30% of their health. So you CC like 2 of them and kill the healer, and then go for 1 CC, kill that, and then the other CC. So yeah, that works out good. But this mob was pretty quick, so I didn't really know why I needed to CC. I asked him in chat. I was like, wow, that was pretty easy. So here, like later on in this video, you'll see like there's another pack like that, and it took us quite a while because I CC'd one, but the other guy didn't CC his guy, so it took a while to take the mobs down because one was healing everyone for 30% HP, so that was kind of annoying. And yeah, so trash like in these dungeons is like so freaking easy. Like my first dungeon we actually wiped. I wasn't tanking, I was DPS, and we actually wiped. I was pretty disappointed because yeah, it took us 3 times to down the first boss, and we had like 2 tanks throughout that, and DPS were leaving, and a healer left, and all that. Then we finally got him down. We were like, okay, we're on a roll, let's go, and then we get to trash and we wipe. So yeah, that was kind of a disappointment. I really was fed up with that, so I left afterwards. And see right here, I CC my guy, good marksman hunter like that. But yeah, I was really disappointed, and it was in Throne of the Tides, which is pretty easy. I don't know. I don't really like that dungeon just because of the way it looks, but whatever. Yeah, but see here, I freezing trap my guy, and we take down this. But you see on Skull, he's healing like for 30% of his HP, so that does not help at all. But we have pretty good DPS, so I think we had an 85 paladin there, and then me being 83, my DPS is actually really good. Like before, I was like, I averaged like 9-10k because my computer lagged really bad in 25-man raids. But now I have a new one, it should be better. I haven't tried a 25-man raid, I've tried a 10-man. I did a Lich King like 2 weeks ago. I finally got my Kingslayer title. I wish I would have got it, at 80, but I got it nonetheless. So yeah, so that worked out. But yeah, I used to average like 9 to 10k DPS, and now like I can pull consistently 10k. And I've gotten quite a few upgrades for my ICC gear, and I've saved all those because I want to transmog it. Because transmog is freaking cool. Because there's some cool pieces of ICC gear that I had. They look really cool. Like cool. I've said cool about 10 times now, but yeah, you can tell. Like they look so sick, so I wanted to keep them. So I can transmog my later gear that I get when I do raids and stuff. So it looks really like cool. There's that cool word again. Whatever. But yeah, but now I got quite a few upgrades. I'm like level 83, so all the quests and dungeons I've done, I've replaced all my like epic ICC gear with like blues and greens, which is, I don't know. When I first heard about Cataclysm and people saying that the greens and blues would be better than anything ICC, I was kind of like, yeah, whatever. But now that I actually see it firsthand, it's kind of like, okay, I guess you were right. But yeah, like coincidentally, like my gear matches, like my shoulders and my head matches. They match. Usually when you get new gear, you don't like, it doesn't really match because it's just random gear. But I don't know. I guess they made it so like everything matches in a Cataclysm, or I just got 2 random pieces of gear that ended up looking nice. Here's this little Vortex thing again, and I think we go like 4 times in it. I don't know, but these are really cool. Oh wait, no, this isn't the Vortex. No, this is I have no clue. It's called a Zephyr, I think, and basically this comes down the stairs and gives us a huge speed boost. And plus I had aspect of the pack on, so we were going about like 90% speed, 90% increased speed on the ground. But as you see here, we all got stunned and dazed because I didn't take off pack. So I don't like having pack on. I like having aspect of the cheetah for myself. So if I get dazed, I know it's my fault, and I don't like cause the group to all get dazed. But then I feel selfish because I'm the one going faster than everyone else. But yeah, the druid he could use cat form for sprint and stuff. But yeah, this is the last fight. Earlier in the raid, the dungeon, they were telling me that the only fight that you need strategy on is the last one. So I asked them what I do, and I think I just stay within range of everyone, I think. And no, not that, but like he put out a triangle, like a lightning triangle, and I guess that's what I had to stay in the whole time. And it gave me like an increase of something. I don't think it gave me, oh no, I think it helped me absorb all the damage he was putting out. So pretty much tank and spank till he puts out the triangle, and then yeah, so he puts out the triangle like once every 30 seconds, and it's really small, but if everyone stacks, you'll be able to get inside of it. It's not really that hard of a fight, to be honest. If you just stay in the little triangle, you won't take any damage. It's easier on the healer. The tank does his job of holding threat, and I'm not sure what these little pillars that he's putting out are, but I guess they're just random, and if you get caught by them, you pretty much get raped. So yeah, for me, I just went, I DPS, went to the triangle, disengaged like right there whenever I needed to get out and get away. And I just went ham. Like I popped on my cooldowns and stuff. I still have my macros from back in the day. The other ones were outdated, but this hunter that I was following on YouTube, he basically just gave a whole guide on how his setup is and stuff, and I followed that, and my DPS increased tremendously. So yeah, but those macros went out of date, but I still kept like the cooldown ones because basically just popped everything at once, and I never really thought of that. It was pretty smart, so you get all your buffs at once, and basically like when everything procs, like your gear and stuff, it is a huge boost to your DPS, like tremendously. You see there, I almost died as we finished the fight, but yeah, in the end we got the Vortex Pinnacle done, and no gear drops for me as always. Hunter gear never drops. Probably only gotten like total of 3 pieces of gear, but yeah, Sad Picate is Sad Picate, by the way. That's my name in game. And yeah, so that's another dungeon finish. I think I've done about 4 now, I think. I'll have to count when I get on. But yeah, that was my first WoW video, guys. You can expect more in the future, maybe some more dungeons or commentary, stuff like this. And when I get 85 and geared up, I can promise you some rating clips and stuff if my computer can handle 25 man or 10 man recording. I know it can handle 10 man. I don't know about 25, but I'll definitely look into that. And please subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.